Alright y'all, welcome back to another video. We're out here today, you guys can call it, on the old K-10 project. Every time I see this thing, it's kind of like, it feels like it's getting worse and worse, but it is what it is. We're already into it. I think it was the last video with the K-10. I was like, you know, I might cut into the floor pan and just kind of see what I was getting into, and once you kind of start, you can't stop. It's not a perfect fit. I'm still kind of working on it, but I just want to show y'all, like, this is what this side is, and we're kind of have to do the same thing for the driver's side. Y'all can see right here, I kind of restored this already. I sanded it down. I just went ahead and sprayed it with some black rust protection just to, like, just get it out the way, because that is good metal that we're going to use. Go ahead and pick this up. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. That's a pretty sight. So you can see that I cut it out, and I went ahead and just kind of restored the frame as I could right here, because I'm gonna go up underneath and do the whole entire frame. But while I had that cut out, there's just gonna be some spots where I'll really never get to see this again once I weld this new floor pan down. So I went ahead and just redid it. I'm gonna have to go back through and just kind of sand off where I sprayed the paint so we can get a good contact for the weld. But overall, that's not bad. Let's go ahead and put our piece back in. I had to do a lot of fabrication to get this thing to fit. Something like that. You can kind of see we have some spaces. I still have to cut a lot of stuff out. We got to get the rocker in here, the inner rocker, but that is going to be a pretty much good fit for it. You put some weight down on it. I'm not going to half-ass it, but like I said, once we do put those welds down, we grind them off. I don't even have to really grind those welds off. All the vinyl's going back over. It's a floor pan. Who kind of cares? What's gonna have to matter is the rockers and the cab corners and everything that's on the outside of the truck you're gonna see that's gonna need a lot of body work. No body work on here, and you guys were jumping into this. By the way, these wires are freaking pissing me off. It looks like someone kind of did some stuff down there, and I don't think these wires are really, like, they're not in the right spot, because one, they're just in my way and they just kind of been getting crushed in between the door. I have to figure that out, but for today we'll just be kind of working around them. Here we have it, the new floor pan for the driver's side. I can get this out of her way. This is what we're working with today. Obviously you can see it's in pretty rough shape, and this rust actually goes up a lot further than that side did. I was kind of able to restore from this crack up, and you can see we're not looking the best up there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna follow this seam all the way down and then shoot up and then kind of stop my line right where that rust kind of stops. But we'll grind it out and we'll make sure that that's good back there. We got to tuck her all the way into this corner, cut out, and follow back down. You think, oh, you just got to cut out a square? Absolutely not. When they made these trucks, man, they made them so tough and so reliable. I don't know if you guys can see on that side, but they were welding flat pieces of metal just for, like, little supports that wasn't really needed. You have the whole frame right there. So they just did it really good. In between that floor pan, there's little cross members, and they like put tack welds in the middle of it. So you gotta pry the metal, and you gotta cut underneath it, and there's like 17 of them in there. It's a lot. I think it took us probably about 2 to 3 hours just to get that driver's side, the passenger side out. So yeah, we got our work cut out for us today. I also have some other stuff I wanted to show you guys. We'll get into that later in the video, the rest of the metal that we ordered for the truck. But with that being said, let's get to work. So I pulled this up so you guys can see what I'm talking about. You see that little cross member frame right there? I kind of let it focus. Alright. Focus, damn it. See, I kind of hit it a little bit on my line, but it runs all the way down, and there is a weld right where I can't fold it up no more. So what I got to do, I just got to keep on peeling this back, getting there with the grinder, try to get underneath. We have another one right there. There's probably going to be the extra plaque they just welded the square. And up there is going to be fun, but I'm just kind of going step by step. I'm going to get those welds out and just work my way up. Yeah, I'll talk about an ass whooping. Shit was just built tough back then because this thing is whooping my tail. I got half of it out. I just want to show you guys. Really can't see from looking over there, but this is what I'm dealing with here. That floor pan is just smack down stuck to that little square right there. That's like the support little piece they put in here. These cross members weren't enough. You'd see all the spot welds I'm having to go through. See, I kind of started cutting up there, and I gotta meet the two right there. I literally bought a grinder from Amazon right away. Did not work. Have another one coming tonight. I really can't get in there right now. I'm using my little Dremel, but I'm eating through a little disc. It's really not made for that. But we're pushing through. We're gonna keep on working on this, at least get this cut out and out of my way. No joke, this stuff, it's a pain in the ass, but we're pushing through. Trying to be productive here. I'm gonna show you guys how far I got with the floor pan. Literally I just gotta meet those corners and then just pick it up. I ain't got nothing that's gonna get in there, and at the same time too, I don't even have the welder today. I couldn't get it from a buddy, so I'm just, there ain't shit I can do. We can go ahead and talk about something cool that I ordered, and we might tackle this next. Get a good look at that down there. That'd be the front fender. Peter, you're gonna order a new fender? Hell no, dude. I did my research and I found some nice caps. It's badass is that we don't even need the whole thing, but that's how that cap's gonna sit. You can cut it somewhere right in here, you know, just to get it to fit in there, because right now the bumper, the grill, and this light's kind of affecting. You can tell they have like the cut out for the light. I told you all this in the first video. The less you have to cut, you don't want to make yourself do more body work. Same with the metal. The metal's good, leave it. That's why I'd like to get the cap for the rear and then fix the rust we have up there with, I don't know, I gotta figure that out. I gotta fabricate something. Once you jump to this side, I'm gonna shed, it's in a bad spot, but you guys can see all the rust all the way around. We're not really gonna be able to patch all that. That we might have to get the full cut out, and that right there, y'all, could be like 4 days of work. I mean, seriously, from cutting to fabricating to doing the body work. It's a pain in the ass. These two little pieces took me 2 hours. I just sprayed some PB on the bolts down there that I want to take off for the bumper once we get that out the way, because I really can't cut it with that being there. So we're gonna let that sit for around 20 minutes. They look pretty darn tight and rusted on there, so let's hope they come off. Once we get that out the way, we can go ahead and cut our piece out, fabricate our new piece, and I have these clamps that, like I said, I don't have a welder today, but I have these clamps that will be able to hold that in place without me even touching it. So at least we can get them set on there, and then we'll just have a day for welding. We got both floor pans, and then we have the 2 front fender caps. Won't be able to get the angle of me taking them off down there, but you can kind of get an idea. These right here is kind of what the bumper like hooks on. Then you have your actual 2 brackets down there. Then you have like 2 support arms on both sides that have like an L bracket that comes all the way out. So we're gonna go ahead and get those off. When I say this bumper has not come off in 43 years, I mean it. It whooped my ass again. At least 40 minutes on that thing. Everything was just built better. I mean, oversized bolts and nuts. It just makes me laugh. Chevy, they really like put a lot of time into making sure that these vehicles would still be on the road to this day. Love how like the front frame's all exposed now, all the brackets, like the bumper looked good in it. You guys just saw me pick it up. The front of it looks great. We're gonna keep this stock. It's just a little scratch, needs a good polish. Back always reveals something different. Yeah, she a little rusty, a lot of sanding to do there. She's through solid, so we're gonna keep her. Just go ahead and throw this in the bed so we get it out of her way. Bench seat to sit on. So y'all can see we've exposed a lot of good surface area now. Yeah, if this girl wasn't here, I could pop this in, but that's going to work. I just saw this, it kind of goes around the whole entire truck. You have your inside like fender metal, and then you have your surface metal, and it has actually bled through inside the fender right here. What I'm trying to get to is the outside metal, and if I can fix that, I can go inside, go ahead and take the Dremel, cut that out, and then get like another little half piece behind there. The inside's like really rough, guys, but I could not have picked like a better truck. I mean, this side's pretty bad. I should take back what I said. It's pretty bad all around, but I like the project, so I'm happy with it. But even just for this little section right here, it could be the whole entire fender, and I'm literally, the fact that I can order a cap for this and I'm using this much of the cap, you can't beat that. All right, guys, this is the next day. I'm currently heading back to the property to start working on day 3 of the old truck. I realized that I didn't get to really do the outro. I got a phone call and I had to go run some errands. Wish we would have got a little bit more done in this video, but at the same time, there's a lot of stuff I did off camera, so I'm trying to keep it like in track of like what we're doing, because like I said, I want to have a welding day, I want to have a cutting day. It's all gonna kind of fall together as you go. But like I said, guys, we're always staying busy. I'm working on day 3 right now, getting some stuff figured out and done. I really hope you guys are enjoying this content, because every time I come back to this truck, like I said, it just looks like it's getting worse because we got so much freaking work to do. But I do it because I love working on stuff like this, and I film it because I hope you guys enjoy watching it. So you really got to let me know in the comments if it's getting boring to you guys, or I don't think it is. I love it. Even if you guys says it is, I'm still doing it because, like I said, I love doing it. But that's the end of this video. We're wrapping it up. Appreciate you guys watching. Until next time, Lit and Bass TV.